The Chinese Communist Party imposes a new educational policy in southern Mongolia, as Chinese language lessons start from the first grade of primary school and plans to replace Mongolian language lessons with Chinese in the next 2 years, which arouses South Mongolia's dismissy. It is reported that at least 8 Mongolians committed suicide without wanting to abandon their language. Chinese authorities have misused the name bilingual education to launch a plan to implement teaching in the Chinese language instead of Mongolian lessons in schools at all levels in southern Mongolia since September, sparking widespread protests and strikes by the Mongolians. Despite the severe repression and arrest by the Chinese authorities, tens of thousands of people still chant slogans as "Protect the Mongolian language" and "Stop the policy of assimilation." Some netizens say that China has taken strict measures against the protests of the Mongolian people and that Mongolian children should be sent to the schools within 3 days. Otherwise, local officials will be reviewed at the grassroots level, excluding unqualified school principals and canceling promotions, legal punishments for students' parents, canceling students' registrations, and dismissing their parents from government work. China is using malicious means, such as stopping lending to herders and eliminating living allowances for the disabled. Inhi Batu, Director of Human Rights in Southern Mongolia, said the Chinese local government had deployed police in the pastoral area, forcing students to go to school and even kidnapping children. Mongolia sees it as a second cultural revolution or a second massacre as 8 Mongolians committed suicide for trying to preserve their mother tongue. Some of the mothers and fathers who are reluctant to adhere to China's policies are hiding in the desert. According to Apple Daily, a high school principal in southern Mongolia was fired, unwilling to expel students from the school, and later committed suicide due to China's unjust policies and repression against the Mongols. The Mongols signed a joint statement on the White House website, calling on the outside world to support them and urged Washington to prevent the Chinese Communist Party from destroying the Mongolian language and culture by eliminating the teaching of the Mongolian language in schools and preventing the assimilation and disappearance of the nation.